those things they just thought it'd behave differently, or?
I really think they thought it would behave differently, especially right around the dam. Today, but we've got an area over there upstream of the dam that's eroding at a pretty good clip.
Recreational opportunities is cutting down on economic opportunities. We've seen too many bait shops and too many other concessions that are affiliated with the sport of fishing that have gone out of business because of the condition of this lake over the last 10 or 15 years. And you know, not only is it important for recreation, but it's important for these towns and for Domtar. They count on it to create jobs and provide water to our homes. And so I'm hoping we can reverse this. It may be too late to get it looking like it did in the 60s and 70s, but I think there are areas that can be rehabilitated. I think right here is one of them. It'd be a perfect example that needs to be, so we can get our boats up to our campsites, and we need to make sure that this problem doesn't continue. And in order for us to get federal dollars, we have to have a local sponsor. And I know this is just complicated bureaucratic stuff, but I think we got a verbal commitment from the state that they'll be our local sponsor, and if they'll do that, I'm telling you, all these state agencies are here today for a reason, folks. They're here, one, because they care, two, the governor told them to come, but also because Senator Horn. You're fortunate to have a state senator from right here in Little River County, and because of her and your state rep, Larry Cowling, who's right here in Little River County. I saw Steve Harrelson, I saw Scott Sullivan, and a number of let's see, we had Larry Cowling, Steve Harrelson, Scott Sullivan. I guess I got them all. That's good. And Steve Cole, thank you for being here from the Rural Development Commission. I think we got a verbal, and hopefully we'll get a formal commitment from the state to be the plan sponsor. If the state will be the plan sponsor and agree to do the state match, then that allows Senator Pryor and Senator Lincoln and I to go to the federal level and go after the federal dollars. And let me tell you, let me make sure you understand, we go to D.C. now and we fight for Millwood Lake. Last year, we sent $1,275,000 down here for the maintenance and operation of this lake. And I'm proud to tell you that right before we came home for August, we got $1,313,000, which is an increase over last year. That bill's down the Senate. I fully expect it to pass. What we're talking about here is needing an extra $3 million for a one-time study to figure out what needs to be done. And I want you to know that this has been helpful for me today, and I'm going to go back to Washington and try to get that. But also, Congress is not in session this month, and a lot of members of Congress, maybe they spend the month taking a vacation, I don't know, but I think it's a time to come home and see the people. If you're going to represent folks, I think it's important to get out among them and listen to them and do things like we've done today, and then take their issues and concerns and needs back to our nation's capital. And I'm about to lose my voice because this is the last event that I've got to do this month, and we've been going hot and heavy in these 29 counties and 150 towns and about half of Arkansas that you let me go to Washington to represent. But the challenges we have are like this, and I'm just telling you on the front end, the challenges, this is not an easy thing to do, but we're going to go to work and try to make it happen. But to put it in perspective, just in our congressional district, I've got Millwood Lake, I got Greeson, I got Washita, I got DeGray. I've got the following rivers that are navigable: the Mississippi, the Arkansas, the White, the Washita. We want to get the Red River navigable. Just to meet the water needs that we have in our congressional district, I need $2 billion with a B. Each member of Congress this year got $5 million to spend. I need $2 billion to meet the water needs of these 29 counties, and this year each member of Congress got $5 million. And now I'm going to go up there and try to get 3 of that $5 million for y'all here to do this study. So, I mean, I think it's obtainable, and I can promise you this: I'm going to roll up my sleeves, I'm going to go to work on it, but it's not going to be easy, and it's going to take us all working together, and it's going to take the 2 senators working with me to pull something like this off. But I'm committed to doing it, to trying to do it, because the future, I'm absolutely convinced the future of this lake is at stake. And not only do a lot of us have childhood memories here, but it has a lot to do with the economy of this region, and it has a lot to do with the recreational opportunities. They create jobs for this region. So you got my